Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, glad to see you. Wait a minute, why am I on the right? I'm on the far right. One moment. I need to move myself a little bit, my webcam output. Hello, hi, welcome everyone to the stream. Yep, now it's better because I like to be on this side of the screen. So, welcome everyone, glad to see you. Today I have a carpet in my room, but I don't feel it changed anything in terms of echo, because probably it's not enough. I probably need to cover the whole room with carpets. So, in case I want to remove echo completely. So, today I'm going to stream the Stanley Parable, Stanley Parable, Ultimate, Mega, Giga, Shmiga, Yoba, Deluxe. Deluxe. Собака, что? Снова не лоботомия, так в смысле, я же анонсировала. Лоботомия, может быть, будет завтра. Я потому что сегодня... Господи. Мне сегодня надо было в магаз забрать там наушники в очередной раз. Я забрала, и завтра мне никуда не надо после работы, так что, может быть, будет стрим пораньше. Но я подумаю. Я подумаю, если будете хорошо себя вести. My audio setup, single wireless earbud, enough to tell if the carpet is there. So, if the sound is not super horrible, it probably works. If it's still horrible, that is probably not. Соскучилась? Так я же стримлю каждый день. Ну, не каждый день, но там через день, через 2 дня. Я сейчас не очень редко стримлю. So, let me start. Лиса, кошка и белка. Нет, все, никакой лоботомии. Отказано. За белку отказано в лоботомии. Так, so, let me start the game itself. I never played Stanley Parable before. So it's my first walkthrough, totally first walkthrough. Скин на лесу. У меня был скин на лесу, кстати. У меня рыжий был. Так, а что-то у меня... Что случилось? Чел, тебе нормально там? I need медиапроигрыватель Ультра Делюкс. Готская версия... Я перекладывала, ну, всякие, типа, туда-сюда файлы, это надо сейчас врубать, потом врубать, это напряженно. Я могу в следующий раз включить. Лису, Гота, Ведьмака, кого хотите. Блин, у меня... I feel that my nose drops are not ended, but they're close to this, so I need to probably buy tomorrow a little bit more. Original Half-Life 2 mod is really good. So I've read that it's the original game plus something that makes this game deeper. So hopefully it will be even better than original, because I've heard a lot of good things about original one. Please choose screen and subtitle. Let's go with English. Confirm. Have you played this Stanley Parable before? No. First walkthrough. С японского не знаю. Американоцентричное. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. So, barely, what do you mean by barely? So let's go with the middle one, I don't know. Like, I don't like this to be super dark. Hibis capybara, no. Capybaras, I've heard that capybaras poop with cubes. So I'm not like this. Current time, 21, really? 21 is 9. 56. 56. Oh, right. Wrong direction. 56. 956. Correct. Accessibility settings can be accessed from the main menu. Okay, thank you. Hibis a dog. Hibis a dog. Oh, so both of them are reacting now. Very nice. So they fixed the bots. Both of them are working. Very nice. Settings, field of view, camera sensitivity. So, in terms of Half-Life, I get dizzy every time I play it. Probably because of the field of view, but I'm not really sure. Because I've tried to change it multiple times, like different, smaller, bigger, and none of them worked. So I'm not really sure what the cause was. Camera sensitivity, invert Y, presentation language, show subtitles, yes. Audio, fine. Video. Sync borderless, a resolution, very nice. Can I make it graphony? Control, simplified controls, jump, interact, crouch, auto walk. Okay, so I have... Ah, there are more of them, oh my god. More of them. Language, subtitle size. I can make them bigger so they will be visible to you, hopefully. Background opacities, show reticle. What's reticle? What are these? Work of one press the W button? Are the bots reacting to themselves? I'm not sure. Chat, anyone knows what's reticle? Accessibility, translation labels, show color labels, content warnings, suicide trauma, reduce motion, auto walk, player data. So it feels fine to me. Let's go back and begin the game. Loading. Dots marked. Ah, okay. Understood.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
This is a story about the Minnie the Moocher. She
Stanley
was low
worked for
down.
a company in a big building
Okay.
where he was employee number 427.
I also have a number, by the way.
Employee number 427's job was simple.
But I have some
He
big
sat
number.
at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Oh wow, this is literally
Orders
me.
came to him through a monitor on his desk,
Yes.
telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and
Yes.
in what order.
Exactly.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of
Yes,
every
yes,
year.
yes.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Okay.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
This is sad.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation.
At least he has a private.
Something was very
private room.
clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for
How
the
was the sound, by the
longest
way?
time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Yeah, I totally can relate to him also. Same. So probably controls are given to us. Ooh, very. Oh, okay. Can I check the sensitivity because it's settings. Camera sensitivity probably 4. COVID-19 is a bit image. I think this game is older. It's now, I think it's 2013 maybe, or even older. Not really sure. Resume. It's still a little bit too much. Can I maybe change my mouse settings? No, they're all bad. Okay, so they are. I press an E, nothing happens except this click sound. Click, 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 click. So I can't interact with anything here. Let's go. Hopefully you're not dizzy from my moves. Now I can't open this. Can open nothing. Будет ли выполнять команду? Ну, посмотрим.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Everyone went...
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Everyone went to dinner, to lunch, and no one invited Stanley. Fortunately. Привет, Серега. Привет.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Want my own room in the office president? So I'd say own room is cool, but you're a little bit isolated from others. So you're sitting there alone, and no one is talking to you, and you feel like you're in complete isolation. So from this point, open space is nice, but open space is nice when... I know, open space is nice when there is not a big amount of people there. Because when I was working in, not an open space, but a cabinet thing, and if you have a uncomfortable neighbor, if you don't like your neighbor, it's like, you have no choice. You have to sit with them. So, computer.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office.
Thank you.
But it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Really? You're joking. What is this? Can I can't jump yet, I think. The best configuration is one room for 5-6 person. Open space is not cool. I think it depends on the kind of open space. So if it's an open space like in or cubicles or very open space full of people, it's definitely bad. But if people are sitting relaxed and far from each other, I'd say it may be nice. So I currently have this configuration and I like it. So not a lot of people, but you still can see your colleagues and go for babies. Тут зависит от работы. Если тебе надо постоянно взаимодействовать с коллегами, ты там сидишь в своем кабинете и кукуешь. I can't see anything. Nothing is how the mighty have fallen. Weekly monitor. The newspaper says corporate rooms. Someone is playing how it's called, solitaire. Interesting. But I think Stanley is a nice employee because he has separate cabinet. What is this? Surname access. Oh, can I? Oh no! Please go back. What did they say? F-U. Be my Valentine. And what did they say? F-U. F-U. Fuel probably. So I still cannot interact with anything. Something happened here. What did I say? Who farted really? Okay, so I can... Ну, я говорю, если люди сидят достаточно свободно, то есть не как кильки в бочке, то это норм. То есть у нас прям большие столы, у нас свободно стоят они, много места, и мне нравится. То есть ты вроде можешь подойти к челику, если тебе надо что-то. Там написать ему можно подойти. И вроде как не один сидишь, потому что я на предыдущей работе долго сидела одна, и мне не очень нравилось. Там что-то все мимируют, а ты как сыч там. I hate Mondays. Can't open this one. Can I interact? No. The flower. I'm still walking around, trying to understand what's wrong here, and don't see shit. Hello, the sale in this quarter. Sales.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So the narrator suggests to follow his instructions. So we have left one, I have right one. So chat, what do I do? Left or right? Let's vote. Can I add the vote? Left. Oh no. Control left. Left. Right. Will it work? Let me see. Okay, a couple of minutes to vote for everyone. Let's see if we need to go to the left door, as the narrator says, or if we want to go to the right door, because they, at this moment, they look identical. I've heard that if the narrator, he probably maybe not a good person, but so far they look pretty similar. Left. Wait. Can I interact with anything at this moment? I'm not sure. Nothing in the window. Oh, my eyes. Oh my god. Trust the nice old Brit. Is it? He has a British accent? I'm not really sure. I can't say he's talking like bottle of water. So I didn't notice. So what do we have here? 8 votes for left. Okay, going to the left. To the left, to the left. Ta-da, 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 to the left, to the left. Okay. Hello. 13, sorry. I can see what is he playing there. Another picture. Nothing. Oh, I can see the room. Hello. Welcome. Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievably amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation of promotion or recognition. What was the last one? I didn't.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. We could... What is my number, by the way? Chat, is there anyone knows what's my number? What to do about 432, group 44X, cable playing group, floor 4, meeting schedule, IT department, we're before Wednesday, 4 to 7. Okay, thank you. Anything about us? 427, ага, спасибо. Anything about, what is this? Group friends, okay. So nothing interesting here. Just I can't understand it yet. Targets, push for funding for research and development of new coffee machine. Very nice. Get Chris out of the broom closet. And go and hire someone to synergize papers. Who moved my desk? Employee. Gym. Complete today's unfinished agenda. Right. New agenda. Reflect. Oh my god, this is so... Literally, what do we do? Reflecting, planning of the plans. TPS report. What do we have here? Big quarterly post-review. What do people want? Things, money, more money. Let it ball inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers or resident coworkers to... Using slides to assure employee that is everything okay. Slick blue graphic on the header and throw some bevel on all the text. This will... I'm not able to read this at this speed. Так я же специально спрашиваю чат, чтобы мне чат помог. Synergize, core value expenditures, shift global market parade, monetize free to play. Okay, so I can't do anything even here. So the charts are not good, and we're going to somewhere. Broom closet. Somewhere is here.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. So can I take anything?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
So he's trying to force me to leave.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What is FA? Click, click. Is
Are
he...
you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Yeah, he has a British accent. What is the thing? Shiny one? No?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Okay. Can we wait a little bit?
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
What kind of accent is him trying to...
Stanley was fat and
See
ugly
here.
and really stupid.
Really?
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Really,
That
this
or
is
with
rude.
drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Ouch. At least they have some kind of personality.
Well, I've come to a very
I
definite
hope.
conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You
I
got
think-
to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is...
Shit, I need your help to
They're
report me to the
prey To
police.
any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove
Really?
their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Do I need to wait more? Or will he... Or do I need to just stand here? Mr. Narrator? Will something happen? Or... Mr. Narrator, I'm dead. Help me, bitte. Собака говорит, что она одет inside, outside. If we wait long enough, something will happen, I don't know. But I'm a little confused. Why is this called a broom closet? And it has just one broom. Is this normal? Спойлер можно? Не, пока не надо. Я ни разу не играла еще. Give me the broom. Maybe. Let me see if brooms close it. So, controls, forward, back, jump, space, interact E, interact, control. I can control. Okay. Crouch. Doo-dum. Doo-dum. They said there is a task to save someone from the broom closet, but there's no one here. So, Привет, Dark Rose. Hi, welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. So, he doesn't seem to talk anymore, so we probably may leave and then go back.
Ah, second player.
Hello.
Good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
I find this offensive. Let's go back.
You too? Unbelievable.
I'm caught.
I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer
I'm a
out the
doggo.
details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
You want me to continue the story badly. Is that it? Click, 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 click. So I hope probably nothing here. Let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so do I need to go upstairs or downstairs? So we're going up, down. Need your votes, chat. I'm waiting until like a couple of voices. Have a couple of votes. But I'm not really sure I can see the... Интеллектуальный сообщество. Я не уборщик, я просто шуроёблюсь. I can go back. Really? Up. У нас вместо типа за меня в игре решает все диктор. Ну, за меня должен бы решать все диктор. А на самом деле за меня все решает коллективный разум улья зрителей. So, let me see. 5 votes, 6 votes. Like a couple of seconds. And... Не знаю, он меня... Чё его слушает, он меня обижает. Он говорит мне, что я хуже гриба. Ну, типа, не знаю, Ленин, конечно, гриб, но... И он добился многого в жизни. Но я не уверена, что это корректное сравнение. С тебя все должна решать жена. В смысле, мне 4 года. Какая жена? Okay, so we have 6 voices. We're going up. I'm not going to wait anymore longer, and we're going up. Going upstairs. Вместо Дик. Что? Я не поняла. Диктора! Boss's office. Go to waiting room. Executive bathroom. Can I go to the bathroom? Can I go take a dump? Water! I can drink water. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. I'm not sure what is this song about, but okay. Extreme bathrooms. Bath. I cannot see what's written there. Time. Can I drink? Please? Bitte? No. I can drink only Fallout. Like every part of Fallout 3D. They're the best games because I can drink from the toilet. Literally. And nothing here. Okay. Okay, got it. Anything here? Beige pages. 2 cell phones. What is this? Business time. Our style takeovers for the biennial percentage. Hello. This is the office. Can I go here? Fortunately not. Hey. Whoa, really? I think I still my ceiling in my apartment is higher than this. So that's why I have this horrible. I barely camera, really.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
2845. Can I play? No. Very successful pictures. 2845. 2845.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Thank you. 284. I like his voice. He's like very deep, like 2845. I cannot
2845.
Man, I'm smart enough. I can remember it. Memorize it for a couple of minutes. Or at least I will Google it. So anything interesting. I cannot interact with anything. Do I need to try? 2, 8, 4, 5.
Forgot
E8
that it
gate.
turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just
Whoa, 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 whoa,
opened
whoa, 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 whoa.
by
Ah!
itself,
Ah!
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
What do I need to do? Wait. Can I? I don't see anything. Is it 2? Wait. Do I need to try 2, 8? I think this 4, 5. Where may the code be? I don't know. Maybe there's something else hidden, but I don't see anything interesting here. Maybe some newspaper. This looks like it might be a code. Let's try the quality. I can't change the light. No, unfortunately I can't make it any lighter. Так в смысле мне сказали, что надо сделать так, чтобы ком был еле видно. Я так и сделала. Okay, so he got angry. He got angry and now I need to go to this suspicious place. Can I go outside? No, unfortunately. Okay, let's accept our fate. Link Plus. It's not finished yet. Looks like a portal facility. That's what the triumph. Make a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. Do I need to jump? YOLO. Oh no, okay. Ah! Oh! Oh! Wait! Hey! Chill. Спокуха. Okay.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
I don't know, he scares me. Can I go upstairs? Oi!
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Let's see if it will bring me back or somewhere else. Maybe some other location will be here. Let's see. If it's the same, probably. Yeah.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow.
You're so toxic, man.
To the edge of my seat.
He reminds me of the narrator from the dark, whatever. So anything interesting here? I can't see. You look great in the glasses. Thank you. I think you're so smart. I'm not super smart in them. I think it's just me being not being able to see far away, unfortunately. Because dogs also can't recognize colors, and these glasses help me to do this. Glasses so versatile and short copy. Спасибо, Румен. Да, у них, типа, знаешь, как на ковидной маске сзади одевают такую, типа, Ну, короче, да, типа крепление сзади между веревочками. Okay, let's try to go back.
Incredible.
Incredible.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again.
Yes,
Ladies
it
and
is.
gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Fubuki glasses covered by Star? I remember something about Fubuki and glasses, but I'm not sure what it's. Well, he trolled me again.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor?
No.
It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time?
Ooh.
The suspense is killing me.
My lower back is killing me. Ba-da-ba-bam. I still believe. Can't. What will he say this time? Can I run? Oh no, can't. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Oh my god. It's the boss's
It
office.
scared me.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Do-do-do.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm
DNA
prepared to
Marshall,
embrace
yes.
this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Okay, sure, no problem. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bam. Ba-da-ba-bam-bam-ba-bam-bam-bam-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam.
All right, I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Master? I'm a master dog now. Let's go.
Of course, going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
I think he's a little bit overplayed. It says, that's the verse that I first you can have glasses wearing girls take them off and suddenly become beautiful. I have girls wearing glasses flashing those cute grins. I have got... Let's try for last time. Ba-da-da-da.
You know what?
You know what?
I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment.
Oh,
Don't
oh,
you
oh,
realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Slow. Of course, sure, not a problem.
There we go. Isn't this so much more
Do-dun.
exciting? You know, Stanley, it
Do-dun.
seems like nowadays the
Do-dun,
only thing that
do-dun,
audiences
do-dun,
want is to be
do-dun.
shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces
Yeah, I
in the
totally
very
agree.
moment that things get started. But where's the tension?
It's an Agnes Sonic?
Trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters. Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
Imagine
to
the
have to think
surprises.
and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you.
Thank you.
You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same
Thank you very much.
locations over and over.
I really appreciate
Truly,
this.
I mean
Thank you,
it.
thank you.
This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it. which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why...
Feels like he has severe butthurt, but...
I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning.
Thank
they
you.
really look up to you, Stanley.
You know I'm streaming?
I don't know
really?
if you realize the impact you have on them.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is
you,
the
thank you.
kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Thank you very much. Oh! What is this? That does not look like a previous corridor. So can we go back? Okay, we can go back. Let's see. Let's go. We have this amazing red corridor. And a moment bit there. Da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Oh, wait. Hello.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
One moment, I need to answer. Entschuldigung. Mechas? So I'm Australian. What is mechas? It is some kind of what? Papa wants me to. Okay, let's go further with this. Live on stage, all eyes on McDonald's. Mechas, I think it's like McDo or something. Just. Continue. Entschuldigung. Going forward. Live on stage. Pyramids, world healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we do the pyramids. How the guy who went to Mars. And every other eye is on me. All eyes on Stanley. I do have a face, by the way. Fica junto no celular, ну типа. Ah, let's go around the corner or. What do I need? I can't enter. Sorry. Okay, let's go further. What I gotta do to make you la la. Привет, Ренат, привет. Welcome. Stage door, world peace, baby. Tonight.
Yes, here it is, just through this door.
You want me through this door? Can I go through this door? No, this storyteller Stanley reveals all in his new book. Stanley Parable Stanley tonight. Stanley. I like this one. Really? Mr. Bot. Okay, thank you very much. I think you need to... Okay. You need to block the user so they won't be able to resume spamming. Okay. World's first sentient machine. Hello. Doing great. Conversation with Alexander the Great. To stage.
Right.
Welcome, Stanley. Thank you.
I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry. You'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Okay. Lemon's chair, gum table, not bar. Or the stage. I don't see the stage. Can I? Indoors monthly National Geographic storyteller. Do I need to? Stories, Stanley, me, Dad, age 6. Do I have a son? Or not? If YouTube allows dating apps to pop on YouTube application, why are they so tense about bots? I don't know. I honestly never got a dating application advertisement, so maybe it's because of the type of content you're watching, Stanley. But I'm not sure because I constantly have the TikTok advertisements and Uber, I think. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from, your co-workers. No, of course. Yes. No, Mr. Creep, of course I believe you. Up again, down again, the Stanley story. Break a leg. Love the way you love elevators. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. No one tells story the way you do. Tell them, Tiger. Break a leg. I have two similar notes from the bus. Is it normal? Have it off. Maybe you need to try one more time. Or some woodworking and the ads will change. 8% battery. Keep. Try to, I don't know. Don't die. So we're going upstairs. We have no. The dude who came up with pizza. I like this. I like this one. A lot of. Запрос стримера, я думаю, нет. Я же могу стримить что угодно. Скорее на запросы моих зрителей, а не анализировать аудиторию. Hello! Welcome everyone! My name is Hibi and I am going to present... no, I need to go first. Okay, thank you. Hello everyone. I'm really glad to see you. Hi. Am I dead? Do I need to start again? Will he troll me? Все пошли посмотреть стрим Хиби. Да, это мой концерт. My karaoke.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Good ending. Yeah, I did. So this is the best ending possible. I did. Anything different from previous one? I had Mondays.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Is it a... I think you get the broom closet ending? Is it, I don't know. Anything different? I think this computer was working previously. No, this is the same. Certain access. Awaiting input. Can I input anything? Can I open? Can I? What does this thing show? What is auto walk? What about this thing that was called Redis? Yeah, this one. Type dot. Second person shooter, pleasure. Joe's favorite. Play of the game, Windows, dot. Okay, let's go with the dot. Can I press anything? No. It's an ending. So did I die or not? I died from cringe. So nothing is interactive here currently.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left to right, chat. A couple of answers in the chat. I'm too lazy to create a poll. Left to right, please. Right? Okay, let's go to the right. Another vote? Right, left, right, left. I need 3 votes. Chat, please. Okay, I'm going to the right one. 1, 2, 3. Let's do how. Okay.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Okay. Listen to your heart. Hello, what is this?
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Can I have a drink? Oh, they're paid, really. I need to pay for my drink at work. Really?
Yes, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Is the time real? 22:41.
At this point, Stanley's obsession
like
with
it.
this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Speedrun. Нет карманов? У меня...
Stanley sat around
Храни свои
waiting for more
секреты.
dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Which one? Время что какое-то странное, 11:20. Miss Game, Mr. Narrator. I told that, you know, from the, I think it's from the Lord of the Rings, like, okay, keep your secrets. Okay, let's go.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
К часам, так я слушаю. Я внимательно слушаю все его высеры. What I gotta do? He constantly wants me to go to some, I don't know, construction place. Since the original game was half of the two mod, you can mess around with things while waiting. They should have kept it in. I think it's not possible. Because I'm trying to click everything and it's not interactive. The engineering play, okay.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I'm afraid of you, sir. Do not lie. If you're lying right now, stop. Okay, I'm not lying. I'm a duck. 100%. So... Hello. What here? Do I need to go... На вал намотаться или что? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5,000. Hibin number 1. Hey. I also can jump. I'm not sure why. Can I? YOLO!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Thank you,
Good
very nice.
job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That's true. I'm in control of my life. 100%. So, the time is still the same. You want to kill me? Kill him.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, chat, left or right? Let's decide. Will it be left or right this time? I want this. Ah, no, it does not accept. It does not accept any input. Okay, another one. Input received. So I need to repeat it 5 times. Really? Left.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Can we kill ourselves like 2 times? 2 more times? Let's go to the right one this time. I want to jump one more
This was not the
time.
correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room.
This is room.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Yes, I really appreciate
Thank
this.
goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
I like the blue color theme of this room. Hibinwa, what do you do for dinner?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating.
I don't remember, honestly, what have I...
Eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's try to jump. I want to jump.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I don't honestly remember what have I ate a sandwich. But it was prevented instant death, but yes, he would die if he broke legs. Is it a spoiler? Do I need to... Hate Mondays. Okay, let's run.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Where did the computer I need to interact with? I don't see you, Mr. Computer. No! Where are you? He's in the previous room. Or where?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace.
No, where's the password computer? Off this time, okay. Wanted to enter the password.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on it. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally
the carpet,
to
I believe.
Stanley?
I can puke on this carpet.
Its grace, its subtle charm. No, Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
Darker? Deep dark fantasies.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's try.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Can we jump this direction?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've... But in his eagerness to prove that
I was fast enough to jump.
No one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you. The end is loading. Let's try, let's attempt.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. No, the orders were still missing. For now.
I don't really get it. So how many times do I need to die? Beep. Beep 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 beep. This is off again. I can't see the computer I wanted to. Может, он дальше где-то, я не знаю. No. Unique endings for it. So this is the amount of unique endings. Okay, got it. Thank you, Sean. So let's run in this case. Left or right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Let's go to the right one and
perfectly
see.
Well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or 2. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Tingle? Okay. Anything change at the time?
Yes. Really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating, that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Okay, gotta eat something. Okay, thank you very much for joining. We'll be waiting for you.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Все свалили, потому что было душно.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to
Let's
business.
go down. I want to finish this one. I like this place.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
He likes your
Stanley,
bricks,
I think
yes.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Cool,
There's
thank you.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her, for me? For whom? Не забудь, что я хожу поесть. Я поела бутер. А дальше я не
This is it,
помню.
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's her? Who is her? Urgent, the police should never, under any circumstances, attempt to... Не, мне вроде нормально, я не голодная. Who? It looks like IKEA. Can I go there? No. Okay, let's go. Never attempt to.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, let's try. Or do we need to ignore it? Never attempt to bark. Anything?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Nani?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken.
I'm a dog.
This is why you've been
Man.
able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't
I didn't
have
get
that
the
kind of risk
severity.
on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Okay,
Please
thank
observe
you.
this helpful instructional video.
Okay, let's
Choice.
wait. Choice.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you
Face.
find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person
okay.
to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack.
Back, sack, and crack? Really? Practice, okay.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
No, it's too
Do
many.
you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
That's
And
true.
the feeling should subside. At this time,
Why is he
your
so
instructor will guide you
distorted?
in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Ah, welcome back.
What
You
are
may
this?
have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly
Brennan.
informed
Hi.
and good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. I know, it feels like the game is actively asking me to do the opposite of his directions. So I feel the desire to follow them. Because probably not that designers wanted me to do, but I'm not really sure what was the thought behind it. Okay, what is this? Exit. Top. What? Stop. Okay. Стримит Троян? Нет, это другой Троян. Can I? No, nothing is interesting. Danger everywhere. Do I need to go back? No. It looks like Volkswagen. I can go there. Can I go here? Maybe. Still not. And we are going to okay. We are going. Anything changed? No. Oh, it looks like
We know your
we
choices
cannot
are
jump
meaningful.
here.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
Can I-
That story would make no sense. We
Can't.
just need to get you home as soon as possible
Let me
before
out.
the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Let me out, let me out, let me
It
out.
seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Can I jump? No, I can't fit. Or maybe... Can I kill myself? Somehow, please. Bitte! Onegai! No, and I still cannot jump. Да капец. Меня просто... And I'm ready to pick my nails really bad because they are annoying. Дочка мордунг, ну типа. Hey, this room is closed now. We're going back to that blue room. What time is it? Time is no, it's not different. Wait. It's a little bit further, so it's like 5 minutes from the previous one. Hey, room.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What is home free? Like I want to have a home or what? Left door, there's just one door, yes? Yes. Seems like I don't have a choice here. Комната с метлой была справа, по-моему. Она в другом месте.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, it's one of the classic games I have history with. Let's go. I don't know. I want to push the right one.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Ooh. My leg hurts so much. What's wrong? Someone cut it up? What do you mean? Let me 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 B 4 5 6 B. It's like question B. Oh, okay. Let's try to remember. I'm trying to. I don't know. Maybe the narrator is fine. We'll see how it goes. If I do this again, will he be angry? No, he is not. He ignores me. Will you say me? Will you say I'm nice? Ooh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
It looks like observation
What do you
duty.
think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's
Good
the
job, you're
answer?
winning.
What
Thank
do
you.
I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Rip. Blah, 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 blah. Oh no, observation duty. Anomalies.
Oh, I'm here.
Huge
I'm still
man.
Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
No exit.
It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're
No.
a child.
Yes, I am.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Rip.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and
And
always putting the story
first.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Doing this again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley
Okay.
would. That means choosing responsibly and
So
always
now I get
putting
where
the
did-
story first.
where did-
I'm quite sure you'll be
Okay.
up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Now I understand where the Undertale gets its decisions, solutions from. Основали, he just got back, yeah. Like Antichamber but with waste. Let's try. What do you mean? I think Undertale took a lot from this game. Дед меня обсирал с самого начала, что он не мог нормально сказать, типа, объяснить, что как. Если бы нормально поговорили, было бы все норм.
No! Why did you do that?
Oh.
Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story
ready.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
Let's try it for
Stanley
the last
came to a
time.
set
If
of
anything
two
changes,
open
we'll go
doors,
to the left.
He entered the door on his left.
Ew. He doesn't react.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Okay,
means
so
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Probably
I'm
not
quite sure
possible.
You'll be up to the task. Just
No.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, here's that. So if I do this, so this will be the left door. And this will be the right one. Okay, let's go to the right door. What I gotta do to make you... If he just explained me... Why does he want me to follow his directions, we'll be fine. He's not doing this.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hello? No! Let me in! Please, bitte! Onegai! Ah! Okay. Oh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so I can't go downstairs now. Okay, I have no choice. And I can jump. So, just going upstairs. Let me learn. I can't go to the toilet either. Really, if I want to poop really bad. Pooping. This one is a different one. It was not green before. It was, I think, brown or something. Panda business
Stepping inside
strategy.
the manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Can I don't know if it's possible to 696. Please speak clearly into the receiver.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
For now, other options. Let's try.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying, man. I cannot. Do I need to?
Okay, fine. You're not gonna do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Okay.
he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please.
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
So now he wants me to do something. Very nice.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Can go through. Okay, one more. So now I am. The time is. Okay. Anything changed? No. Okay, nothing is. Everything is still the same, I believe.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
It's end of Evangelion. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba bam. Da da computer, no computers. Was it the end? Da 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 da. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Again!
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
He entered the door on his right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
I agree. I'm in love with this room. My only suggestion...
Yes, really.
My only suggestion is to change its
being
color.
here in the room.
Otherwise,
But
it's
eager to get
amazing.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's try to pick the phone and
Stanley
see
was
what
so
happens.
bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Go.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not shocking me, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Okay, let's pick the phone.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
I'm not sure if... Cell phone.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do
Telephone.
this.
Okay, let's do this. Am I dead now? Rip. Rest in peace. 247? Where am I?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
I can go.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh! Really?
Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Is it like a trash apartment like mine? Hello, Miss Mannequin.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning. Press N on your keyboard. Okay, let's do this.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature
15
of
minutes,
his
yeah, it's
existence.
like quite something. I think 12 minutes. I can't press any other button. And it's for now, I don't know, so G is G, and I can't press any. Oh, what is G? So what should I press instead of G? Try to press. I don't know. No, and other buttons don't work. Pressing every possible button. Just nuts. Okay, let's press G.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now
Can't
he's
do
pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going
Oh, there was
home.
a.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Press F. Can I exit? Leave me out. Let me out. Ah! Please, be there. I want to. Can I kiss my wife? It's my wife. My waifu. You can only like dream of your wife meeting you naked and putting the bread out of the oven. I don't have an oven though, but anyway. And she will feed me, and she's already naked, and she's very friendly. So let's just press F.
But
and
in
die.
his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Yeah, that's true. T to watch TV. I know how to. I have a CV actually. Really depends on what the category is. Good life, I guess. He might be finding pushing on a keyboard sad, and it's gonna be going and cocaine feels gonna have my. In the beginning, the narrator said that Stanley finds pressing buttons nice. He's happy with it.
And so he began to
Oh.
fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press L to spend time with the boys.
So he
Where are the
went
boys?
further. He imagined that he came to
Don't
two
have the boys.
open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Thinking too much of this any gets me. It's life. What can you tell about it? Press Q to prepare dinner. That would.
As he wandered through
Okay.
this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was
Oh,
a
this
game
spoiler?
with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
It looks like a final ending, and, because I did not encounter the previous part, but let's see.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more time. As will I love my wife. More than world.
But there is no answer.
No,
possibly
his
be?
wife.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
But he's getting paid for this, no?
And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
To dive to deep and discover to body. So it wants me to. I think I don't have choice. But he won't talk to me or. I think he won't talk to me, so he wants me to press the button. Yeah. Can I press different one? No, let's press B. We have no choice.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press Y to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Just die.
Stanley pushed a
What
button.
I can to
And I
press
tried
for this?
again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
And try it again. And Stanley pushed the button. And the end is loading. At the time it's still the same. F. Yes, press F. Okay, so
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
what could
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It was in a different direction previously. I think. Or not. I'm not really sure if it was on the right. Boop. 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 Hello. No, it was not an edit, I believe, because there are no computers here. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-dam.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Do I need to go to the right one, or did I do
This
all
was
the...
not the correct way to the meeting room.
Can
and
I go back?
Stanley knew it perfectly
Shit.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the entire lounge first, just to admire it.
Could get a content warning? Ah, yes. I think it was... There was a possibility to enable notifications about triggering situations
The
or
lounge
something.
was grand, majestic, perhaps
Let's
too
speak about
majestic.
love.
Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile.
Bleed from
At
where?
last, proof that he was human.
I'm bleeding from... From what part?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So I'm not
Stanley
sure...
was so bad at following
Ah!
directions, it's incredible he wasn't
blood!
5 years ago.
Let me out! Okay, there was not correct decision, so I think... I want to go here, but I can jump, fortunately.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can
Okay,
be
so let's
difficult, but the
do
fact
something.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me.
I'm not sure if I met some ending or
This is it, Stanley. Your
something.
chance to redeem yourself. to put your work
Will
aside.
my further
to let
actions in
her
the
back
direction
into your life. She's
change
been
anything?
waiting.
She's not waiting for me. She's dead. Okay,
That's
so
her, Stanley. You need to be... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly?
can I skip
I
this?
didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Okay, let's listen to this one more time. So I'm not sure. I don't want to
Stanley
miss
picks up the
anything.
phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
I don't want to lose and miss
Picking up the
anything,
phone
but
is actually somehow an
I don't want to
incorrect
watch
course of
the same
action.
scene for like 10
How is that
times.
even possible? None of these
Maybe I need
decisions
to
were
check a
supposed to mean
walkthrough. I
anything.
don't know.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
How
What
did you?
Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
Skip
You're
button
not
for
Stanley.
sure.
You're a real person.
Hmm.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've
I
been able to make
think
correct and incorrect
not.
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it
cannot.
entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic
interesting that
safety
he's
protocol
sometimes
for
take-
real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the
Speedrun
severity of the
tactics.
situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so I can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe
Please
this helpful
be
instructional video.
Onegai.
Choice. It's the
Choice.
best part
Really, I
of
don't want to
being a
watch
real
this one
person.
again.
But if used incorrectly,
Is the game
can
trying to punish me for? Is squatted for, not for show? What? I didn't get it. Sorry. Anything?
also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
It's not different.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Funny number. Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Should it be like paused at this place or?
Welcome back.
Well, nice.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, so I can't pick the phone. I can't. Danger everywhere. Stop. So I don't have any choice. And we're just running. And the 90s. Can I jump here? No. Hi, everybody. Hi. Welcome to the stream.
Now that
I'm
we
just
know your choices are
running
meaningful,
in the
we can't
90s.
have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all.
Can I drift on a
Just need to get you
forklift here?
home
I don't
as soon
know.
as possible before the
I think
narrative
not.
contradiction gets
I want.
dangerous.
Oh, was it possible to jump
It seems
here
this place
previously?
is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Interesting. I needed to go, probably to try to go here. Extreme forklifting 2. I made the wrong okay. I missed it. I don't remember if there were the fans here previously. Jumps into the DLC? What do you mean?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always...
Okay, let's go to the left
story
one.
First. I'm quite sure
Let's
you'll
agree.
be
Let's
up to
go
the task.
straight forward.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
Okay.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, let's go to the door on my left. I'm trying to be nice, Doggo. Beep, 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 beep,
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The office.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
Oh.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work?
Let's try.
There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. No, it doesn't work. Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
He spoke
No.
it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
This game is not this advanced. British accent.
I'm sorry,
Night
is there a
Shark
problem? You didn't mishear me, did
115.
you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I want, but I can't. I'm the most expensive boss.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Tap on keyboard. Ah, I think no.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Let's go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So if we go to the left one, we'll probably won't be able to. I don't want to watch this story once again. So previously, I'll go through the blue room, then go to the letter, and I want to be able to. I probably need to go to the right one. Circles of Hell.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, it's ruined.
Ah,
I
again.
can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
I need
Why?
to
For what?
watch everything
What did
once
you get out of that?
again.
What did you think
Really
was so special
danger.
about seeing the game undone?
Okay.
Left here like so much garbage. It's worthless
I
now.
forgot.
And what am I supposed
What
to
did
do?
I need to
Even
do?
if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. much. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer?
I think he's acting a little bit too much.
No, I have to.
It does not sound natural to me.
I
see there is an arrow, but I can go there. Anomaly found. Okay. Amazing experience. Hello. Can I escape this place?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. Who thought you were so clever? Now look where we are.
Аномалия. Не, аномалия в Observation Duty. Там тоже надо чертей ловить.
Did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Can I jump?
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you.
Can I skip this?
That there's a world outside of you. You're a child.
Yes, I'm 4 years old.
My story.
Man, I've already listened to it.
If you just
Supraliminal нет. Или может играла.
There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make.
So what was I going to say? Again, watch this. Listen to all these monologues. Okay. Supraliminal. Я не помню насчет Supraliminal. Это если там, где на белом фоне какие-то ребусы решаешь, и они все время меняются, то я играла в нее. The narrator's annoying. Yeah. Hello, Z Meredith. Hi, welcome to the stream.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
Gross.
It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Do you understand?
Fine, they're both correct. You can't be wrong here.
Let's look at Stanley.
I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you.
Looks like he has a face of some employee or something.
Choose. Do something.
Unity! Gigapixel.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this?
I'm a little bit tired to explore, so I'll try to go straight forward.
It's okay, I can wait. I need to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's
I'm
the
watching
right
you. You got it, thank you. And phone. Where? Can I answer? Can I pick up the phone? Pick up. No. Oh, this one.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
Nani? Is it a hint for the future or what? Okay. Let's continue because what else? What am I supposed to do? Just a joke? Okay. Computers. I'm going to turn it off every time. I want to try the letter part where I needed to go.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door, and this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first.
Нет, Supraliminal я играла офстрим сама.
And here it was. The lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself. What a room, what a room, what a room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room, what a room. What a room. Va-va-voom. What a room.
My flow of thoughts.
Yes, really. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
well, I
left.
also have this door. So this thing has, but we can jump from it. Let's try to jump.
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's
Let's try to
incredible he
jump
wasn't
and
5 years ago.
see how it goes.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing.
I
but
think I will
you
break the
all this
leg,
time.
or not. Let's
There's
try.
someone you've been neglecting.
Let's try. Correct.
Someone you've forgotten about.
Bam!
Really?
You!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
What chance do I, man? Where am I? Some shithole. 2B1. So I'm on the second floor. Oh, wait. I was on the 4th floor. Now I'm on the 2nd. Is it normal? I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if I recognize this room or they're using the same assets for everything. Do not stand on this side of fence. Okay, I'm not doing this.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
So it should red or blue pill. What do we do? What do we do? Okay, let's go red. Wait. Red, blue. Let's wait for a couple of minutes and see something new. Very nice. That investigate meanwhile. Anything in the box? The door. They look pretty much the same as previously. Too bad he can see colors. But there is, I think, there was color labels. So we can, so this one says red and this one says blue, so we can see. Pick one on the right. Settings. What's low dexterity mode? Are you difficult for time-sensitive inputs? Really? Content warnings. Suicide trauma, mental health issues. Show color labels. Translation labels. Okay. So, what does the poll say? Blue. Okay, let's go for the blue one. If you're too slow, you're too slow. We're going through the blue.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yes?
I still
Hi,
don't
babe.
think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red. I like these arrows. Hello, Epic Guy 69. Hi.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Don't.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
Yes.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with
Probably.
me? You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead
Really?
of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
So what do we need to... think I've seen a game clearly inspired by Stanley Parable before, which was so bad that it ruined the kind of metagames. So, do we need to go through the wooden door, through the right door, or through the left door? Let's go through the wooden since we have it. Why not? Hello. Police radio experience.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I don't know. I'd say it's maybe 3 because I didn't want to... What? Is it a box? To watch the same scene over and over. I'll stay with 3.
Oh, of course. A 3. Really? Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a
Just
look.
one door. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. So do I need to... Good old Neil, Skid, Nikonako, Paula, I don't know. Who are these people? Are these like real people or... 3% of players skip the intro sequence. Only worse, 3% of players chose the blue door. 99... what? How long does it take you to get the correct corridor? Why not ask some friends for help? Friends list is empty. And 19.8 and 9% of players are more attractive than Stanley. Okay, so they're trying to guilt me, but let's try to see. Maybe I'll try to give him another one.
Now, would you say
okay.
that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
I don't know. That's true. I'm not really sure, but it clearly gave me an overview on... Should give me an overview on what do people choose. Let's do it. I don't know. No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up. In this game,
Really?
the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life.
Can I leave?
I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Bam, 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 bam. German techno, yes. I need some lyrics to come up with some lyrics. A night at the disco, listening to LPS. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba ba ba. I can't clear this correctly. Da 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 feeling that you look away too much. I think I'm missing it. That unfaithful look you gave me. Da 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 out of touch. I'm watching you. I think I'm watching you. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba bam. Da 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 da. Oh, I can sing the Rickroll. How it starts. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna da da la 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 da da da. We know strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Okay, I'm bored with. Rip.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me?
Because I
Because if
forgot
it's
the
latter,
lyrics.
well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me.
Yeah, yours now is fine.
I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
Am I banned?
Hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll
Will it
work.
Portal?
Let's give it a shot.
Team Fortress. Throw yourself.
Aha!
What is this?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
Overwatch
What is
or
our
how the
motivation?
Firewatch?
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man, spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower. Perhaps for some sort of twisted, erotic purpose.
What? Cool ass.
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Is it just over Firewatch implemented in the Stanley Parable? Fire marches the Firewatch. It's my girlfriend to wife, I don't know. Minecraft door sound. Will it be like combination of different games? I don't know. Suits, sorry. Lookout cookbook. Supplies for 4x. Space paths. What does it take? What time is in this game? Is like 60s or something. The Singular Minds. May 1989. Yes, I'm correct. Flora of Shoshone. Don't threaten me. Okay. Can I do something here? The map? Anything? What is this? I think I can't. Let's go. Ooh. The devs game who clearly had a readable validity against PewDiePie? What is this? I'm not sure what's... Did PewDiePie say that this game is not interesting and switch to Firewatch? Oh, how did it work? Bam 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 ba ba da ba da da dum ba bam ba bam ba da ba dum bam 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 ba ba da ba da dum ba da dum bam bam bam.
No, it can't be.
No. What are we playing? What do I need to do? What can I do? Is it a... Ah, Firewatch Death Flag succeeded. Okay.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
Oh no!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You really wandered off into that
Thing.
That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any...
Yeah, I also hate this, by the way. I don't like these open world
Thank
things.
heavens we
Because I am not sure if I'm...
We're out of the woods
I don't want to
now,
miss
Stanley.
anything.
Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game. Preferably something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
I like corridors. What can I
I think
investigate
this will
here?
be just the thing.
The same one. What is this?
Wonderful. See, this
Rocket
is
League!
exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
Will I be run over the cars?
Okay, so what exactly do we
Rocket
do?
League?
Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Why am I so small? Very small doggo. Is there an exit? Or do I need to push it?
Are you doing
or-
it? Are you winning?
Are you
Is this
winning?
fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Go!
Stanley, I have a thought. And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience.
Ooh, more balls. Very
Here
nice.
comes another ball.
2 balls. Is this Portal at this point?
Oh goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable. More balls.
Ooh. Am I going to... Very nice. The engine originally had Minecraft and Portal. Oh. Are you winning, Mom? Replacing the Ultra DELUXE. Ah. Got it. Oh.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Yes.
Is this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time.
Bam,
But guess what?
bam,
It's over.
Bam. Bam.
Your
No.
little fun comes to an end. This
Give
is
me-
my game, and what I
Give me
say
back.
goes.
Lick my balls.
You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I am structure. I'm your sense of purpose. And since you decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. See how you'd like it when I'm not around to set the rules. Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all, you're the one who knows best. Take
Mama
care, Stanley.
knows best. They had to reassemble the Rocket League Stadium because they had the assets but on the map because we moved them from Unreal Engine onto Unity. Ah, okay. So where do we need to go? Can I jump inside? No. Can I run? I don't know. What do I need to do? What I gotta do to make you love me? This does not look like I can exit. Maybe I can go. Oh! Hey!
What are you doing?
YOLO! Rip. Oh. Beta alpha test.
Stanley, don't
Work
do
in
that. I can't
progress.
follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back.
Shotgun, Slonik. So, work in progress. File in cabinet 64. No corridors. What do I need to do? No, I don't see. Shit. I'm deeper and deeper. I'm going deeper underground. I'm going deeper underground. No, so this is the 5th floor. I was in the 4th one previously, and 5th is probably boss's one? But maybe not. What is this? I'm going. There is actually the AI tech in a few years. It's just really connecting what's gonna happen right between them. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight. Is it? No, it's not a door. Can't write a story without me. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny. Very Half-Life, yeah. It's not in the pain. I can't jump in this game. Oh, dude, did I greet you? Sorry if I did not. Welcome, welcome. The PC room. Hello. Is it an interrogation room? Because this is different. Let's, I don't know, let's press something. Can I press buttons? The watch. They say 1 AM. The clocks are in the watch. What am I supposed to do? Can I sit? No. I can interact. Cannot. The keyboard. This does not look interactive. This is from the original Stanley Parable in the Half-Life mode. I mean the. Блин, the коробка задолбала уже. So I put a cardboard box under the table so the robo vacuum cleaner won't suck in the cord. And I'm too lazy to put it to take it. 427. Okay, wait. It's my number. It's my number. Can I go inside? I can't do anything. Okay. So yeah, I've put this box under my table and it's still there, and I'm constantly. Okay.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
You happy
and
now?
if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
It's like a depressive version of Gladys.
I can wait.
But she was sarcastic and trying to bully me, and he's just... We're going to die. And I am already here. Fine, landing out of spite, not coming back. I want to try to go to the left door before... Glasses look really cute. Thank you. I'm wearing them occasionally because...
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
she wants me to remember every item in the list. Really? You better remember those. Can I listen to it once again? No, I can't. There were some coffee beans, cereal, something else. Turning it off. They'll be in the quiz. Oh shit.
When Stanley came to a set of two
Let's
open
try
doors,
to
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
Okay. Is he going to... Am I going to confess love to this room or something?
But eager to get back to
let's go to the left
Stanley took the
one.
first open door on his left.
Wait, is that different? No, it's the same. So now we're going here, finally.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
What is this amazing place? Just wants us to go there. And we'll accept this invitation. Definitely. Gas.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here, it's, left.
Left? And can I go to the right? No. So it is our only choice.
No, it's to the right, my mistake.
Man, I use so many resources to understand where is left and where is right. And you asking me to...
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Okay, the man is confused.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Is this car going to run over me? No, again. No other ways. Run. Right is where the thumb is left. But the thumb on the right hand is on the right side, no? It's like if I look at my palm, the right thumb looks like outside. Or. Okay, you confuse me. So it's hard to me to understand what's right and where's left. So every time I'm struggling. The car. Hello, car. No way. Can I go here? No. Going. Spoop. Is it portal? Oh. Fired.
No.
Where's my number?
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to
27. Where's 20?
Who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
Okay.
The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay. From the top.
So it looks like... Okay, so now...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want to turn it up. Okay. No one is calling me. Okay. Why did this woman... Why did she call this telephone if I'm in the different room? I'm not really sure at this point. Bam. Surname access. I can't see what's written there, fortunately. Guess. Would thought it'd be a part where every...
When Stanley... Wait. No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
That means people in your country can't twist their arms. Reliable narrator. Can I go to this suspicious place? No, fortunately. What at this one? Some boxes. This is the same. These are usual ones, and this is probably... I don't know. Let's go to this one. Let's go to the right. To the right.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Am I lost?
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay,
I think I'm lost.
Shot. Why not?
Oh!
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Could it
Stanley
mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right as where I want it to be? Yeah, that's correct. This is correct. When I was learning driving, my instructor was constantly like, "Hibi, turn right! Where is right?" And I was like, or like, turn on the right, how it's called, blink thing. And I was like, oh, where is it? Right, there nothing left. I usually try to understand that my right hand is this one, and so I'm going to this direction with my main hand. I have to read that right. Don't confuse me, please. I want to survive. Okay, rip.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Let's try, but I can. Oh, okay, I can. Left to where our character movement is. Right is where the camera movement is. It's like the meme when I turned my life 360 degrees dramatically. Anything? No, what does he want me to do? Sir.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Looks spooky. Oh! No clock. Okay. To turn 300 degrees. Yes.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Man, I was trying to be nice. Okay, I wasn't trying to be nice, okay. Ooh, it's worse. We're in some shit. It's worse and worse. So initially it was like an office, then it's like office without wallpaper, and now it's
Now this...
something?
Well, I'll be honest, I don't
know what
recognize
this-
this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story
It's
took
locked.
place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Ooh, well, thank you. Thank you very
I
much.
know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
Cool.
So, good
I won the game,
job.
chat.
Oh, no, I don't feel right.
No, it's fine,
about
it's fine.
this
Whoa,
at all.
whoa, whoa,
We
whoa,
both
whoa,
know
whoa.
you didn't put in any actual work.
I
for
did
that
work.
win.
Please,
Some
stop.
people win
Stop,
fair and
stop,
square,
stop.
And this was not one of those situations.
GG, I want my
Okay.
my
I'm getting
reward.
weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Man, I wanted to... Ooh. The Stanley Parable Adventure line. I wanted to get a reward. And they did not
All
allow
right,
me.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Is it working? Do I need to turn it off or not? Let's see. Noise. To the right, really? You want me to go there? Want me to go there? And if I don't go there, what will you do? And if I go here, like to our loved room with nothing.
No, I'm down. We're
Okay,
living
okay,
up to
okay.
the line from now on.
So nothing interesting is here, and let's go back. Since the line is leading us, let's follow it. I want to say her. Computer, can I play it? So 4, 3 again. No, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't pick it. I want to put this 3 on this 4. Hello. Soldier, yes, I love Soldier. I've been having it on my phone, so if I don't have internet at all, it can be played offline.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply
It's a
by the
sad
act
story.
of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay,
Now
no
we
problem.
can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
I don't know this word.
Okay.
Wait.
Now, if my experience of your
Okay.
existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on.
I'm listening to his
Weird
thought.
back there?
Okay, I
Well,
can't.
I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of
Music.
to
Very
lighten
nice.
the mood.
Or will be the sun. I like it. Ba-dum, ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, ba-bum, bum, 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 ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Very nice soundtrack. They're all singing like, oh. I think the line has been starting to be more and more uncomfortable. Question. Dun, 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 dun. It looks like blood. Woo! Spirals. The time is. Dum, da, da, dum, ba, dum, bum. Woke me up from his thoughts. Line, get off the ceiling. Unfortunately, can't follow it on the ceiling. Yeah, this is set bars, but you can't follow it. Annual reviews, monthly ledgers, corporate imbalances, cancellation reports, departmental accounts. Sounds very boring. Personal files. What? Wait, what? Is it changing? Really? Yes, it's not correct. Adventure line, you're okay? Let's, I don't know, let's go here. A few reviews. So it looks... Oh wait. Where am I? Well, this scene like this for... Okay, it's probably that's all. So we can go this direction. I think.
Wait, cut the music. Go
No.
back and look at that fern.
What's fern? What is fern? Fern, the flower?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the
Okay,
story.
thank you.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Looks like something like this too, this up. I don't know. Take a picture. I don't know. Let's take a picture if the game wants me. If he asks me, I'll photo it. Very nice. I made a shot. I already don't remember the list of my grocery, like my grocery task, so already wrecked. So. Let's go further if there's no... Took a screenshot, thank you. Thank you very much.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. No. Mine. You do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Let's go to our initial starting point. Ooh, there is nothing. So let's go back. Ooh. Ba 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 ba. Anything here? Ba 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 da ba da ba dum. I think I'm.
Still missing the doors. Did
Unfortunately.
we make a mistake following the line? Perhaps we could have found the story on our own.
And if I do it again, no. Yesterday my life was filled with the rain. Sunny, smile with me and really hear the pain. Dark days are gone and the bright is a hero. My sunny wants you. Hey, I was here already.
Oh, no.
I
not
was
again.
here before.
How
There's
could you have done this to us?
was
And after we trusted you,
4:27. Let's
after
try.
everything we've been through, you... Well, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, I wanted to look at myself. No. I followed the line this time, really. I did this. I followed the line. I was being polite. And you're...
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it
okay.
ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting,
person?
daring, mysterious. Oh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Shouldn't it be the small office? It's like 437.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path.
I like it.
A new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
I am
Whatever
a
it might be,
magnificent
Stanley,
doggo
I'm ready for it.
following through the mysterious cave.
No, not you again.
You.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
I like this "it" with trademark. Is it going? Yeah, it's gone upstairs, and I'm not able to go upstairs, unfortunately. So we'll go probably the opposite direction. Miss Line, what are you doing? Ba 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 ba. It broke the student to come after you. Oh. It. Okay. Ba 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 da 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 bam. Round
a
room.
choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Got
important
it
we
under
mustn't
control.
squander the
Bam,
opportunity.
ba-bam,
In fact, I believe
bam,
I need a minute to
ba-bam,
think here.
bam,
Just walk in
ba-bam.
circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
Yes,
And that in
that's
turn
right.
means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Yes.
So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
So I probably can't go through the left one. So I can go through the left one, and though I'll go through the right. No? Yeah, I can't. Hello. Confusion ending. 5th restart. I've been playing Confusion ending for 18 minutes. Debate for maintenance room, end up in monitor room, nearly restart. 6th. After a long time, Stanley. Where am I currently? Forget about previous restarts. Find the computing schedule. So I found this. Let's try. And let's, I don't know, up. I folded it just in case. Find an replica of the office have begun to deteriorate. Begin following the line. I think the 4th restart. I think it's probably, yeah. So at this point we need to go.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
Yes.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all Determined?
Fills you
So
with
now, according to the
determination.
schedule, I restart again. Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I think he has some
And the timer stopped.
some effects in his voice,
Does
like
that mean-
what?
Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The
Game is pretty confused
whatever
still a little
it is
bit.
that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait, you know. I suppose in
Standardize.
some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not
Story
quite sure
of
if we're in
waiting?
the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you...
Okay, ba-ba. Let's see what was the confusion ending scene. Narrator forgets. Still attempts to play the story, but is prevented, able to know anywhere. Let's try to see if it's like this.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could
Stanley
it mean?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Memo.
No matter
Memo.
how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Cloud groups, yes. This, I'd say, the visual screamers are not super scary, but the screamers that I can hear that are really, I really just jump when I hear them. There's an accent from British, not American. Yes, I think. So Chat noticed it initially, and then I also started to realize he's probably British. New content. It was here. There shouldn't be there in Megador. Mega Gigador? Where am I? Ba 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 bam ba ba ba.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
No laugh for the... Getting
But
forward.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Let's try.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Yeah. One moment, let me read. Could you inform about your streams, not only in Discord, but also in YouTube community tab? I think YouTube algorithm will like it too. You think so? I'll try. Thank you very much for the idea, because I was initially... So I usually announce the stream... So the notice is very short for my streams. So it's like... I wake up like, oh, I'm going to stream. And that's it. So it's no... Sorry. I think it's a nice idea if you have some kind of schedule. So if I plan something like in longer than a couple of hours, so I'll probably do this. Thank you very much. Where am I? Yeah, but in general, what I'm going to say that if I am starting the stream immediately, it probably will overlap with the... Of course, I don't, because I want to miss a single Vitamin stream, of course. Kevin Bryden did a British voice actor, played in the episode of Doctor Who, really?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Oh no.
Here we
no,
go.
not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
What is this? Thing. А, это плоскогубцы, эти, клещи. Как они называются по-нормальному? Are you guys gonna talk to me now? You're not? Ooh, I can go downstairs. Let's go downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I never visited. Closed end is my favorite. Do I need to stand there or what?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley
I don't remember
said to
this
himself,
one.
this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid?
What is lucid?
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head?
Voice in my head?
Everything that I'm doing and thinking. Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Is Stanley the narrator?
About a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
I'm never awake.
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up.
Wake me
he
up.
thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife.
I don't have any apartment, any wife, or any job.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's
look forward to a bed doing this. Yeah, it would be very cool.
My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Everything's gonna be okay. No, I'm not. Shit.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Bing. He's not screaming enough. Once
This
screams,
is the
must sleep.
story
Really?
of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
You
She
get a
rose,
nightmare?
got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked
Oh.
to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Really?
Though she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in
Can
a
I move?
certain way,
No.
seeing this man made her feel better. But then she
That's
remembered
nice.
the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Ran? Really? Ask my neighbors to wake me up, really? No, I sometimes, if someone asks me some question while I'm half asleep, I can answer and don't remember this later. But usually, it's not. I personally don't speak. Hello, what is this? What is this?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Memo. I can't enter the password anymore. I really want to enter it, but I cannot. New content. So do we need to go to the new content or let's go to the new content. I don't know. Let's try it. Why
Oh,
not?
New content?
Yes.
What does that mean? New content.
Is it new content for Ultimate Mega Giga version or I don't know. No, to the darkness. Where am I? Some facility. I don't like it. Okay, we will drive me through it.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Deluxe.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
Nice. I like the paintings.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley
More.
Parable, delighting audiences the
I like
world
this
over.
one.
Please step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
I think should it be like nothing or what the is it a trap or something? Hello.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special yet, but I'm sure it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing
Yeah, it's
adventure.
probably should be. Am I stuck? Nothing happens.
Is it broken? What's going on here? Should we be moving somewhere or... oh, there we go. All right, finally,
Okay.
at long last, it's on to the new content. I've never been more ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Very into any elevator music. Dum, dum,
I
dum,
have to
dum,
say,
dum,
initial
dum,
impressions
dum,
of
dum,
Stanley
dum,
Parable
dum,
Ultra
dum,
Deluxe,
dum, dum,
mostly
dum,
tedious.
dum, dum,
It's as if
dum, dum,
Oh,
dum.
okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
So, in moment. Okay, going. New content. Is it the jump circle?
All
Jump
right.
range at 36.
All right, let's see. It's The jump circle?
What am I supposed to do? Bam 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 bam. Never gonna give you. Oh, just yet. Never gonna give you up. I think I need to get slower. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you. No, I can't. I can't make them in rhythm. Never gonna give you up. Jumps remain 0. I can't jump anymore. Can I restart? I like this type of content, but no, 0 jumps. This is sad. Okay, let's go further. Some nice content we received here.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right? Goodness. Another elevator.
Nice.
Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are not positive. It's just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content? If this is new content, then I could just read you the whole dictionary. There's 20 hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box.
On the box?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new content. And oh wait, there's more. Very good. Yes, I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Okay, let's see. Hibi should do a dictionary on radio stream. You think so? I don't know. So, I'm not really sure. Because I'm not sure. So if I maybe I can count until something. I believe there was a stream from Vox. He was counting until 10,000 or something during the stream. So it was like ASMR counting or something. So I had to pick my nails. So yeah, with ASMR counting. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Danke schön.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please ignore." What quality assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid. It could never have lived up to such expectations. If you're still with me, why don't we just reset the game, and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about. No frills, no gimmicks, just you and me having a great time together like always.
Looks a little bit, sounds a little bit scary. Friend. He's asking like, what do I say? And forcefully, wait, it's not my office. Forcefully restarted. Okay, where are we? Where are we? I have no idea. I have no idea. What is this? This is a photo of my office, but I'm not inside it. I'm like,
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent. I want to show you something.
he wants to show me something? I don't know.
You don't want to see the cool
Okay,
surprise I made? Oh, never mind. You're not a dog.
Coffee hot? Am I going to die? Bam! Rip! Oh no, it's not rip. Okay.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to be? Well, it got me thinking about the past, and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be. So I made something special, and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it.
What?
Just our little secret. Take a look.
Is it some meme location or just... Ooh, open world.
I call it The memory
zone. Where is it?
It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want. Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC.
Where are they? Are they flat, really? Like in Doot? Oh no, they're not flat. A moment. That's weird how they made. I'm not really sure. Okay. We're going through this corridor and Stanley Parable, the memory zone. Enter an 8. Chat, I have a question. If someone played this deluxe version before, so is it does it have lots on content in front of us, or so should I break it into stop now and break it into 2 streams, or should I continue and finish it, I don't know, in 10 minutes or whatever? Let me see. Stanley Parable Ultra hours. Baby game 4 hours? Is it possible? Oh, you can play the baby game for 4 hours. Really? It's easy enough for 2 sessions. There are definitely more than 10 minutes left. Okay. Let me check one more time just in case. Ultra Deluxe. Hours. How many hours is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe? Let's see. Main story 2 hours. Main plus sides 5.5, and I'm already 3. Completion is 9. All styles 5.5. So I think, yeah, I think since there are 3 hours already, it's play time to stop and continue this on the second stream. So hopefully we will finish it on the second one. Hi Phoenix, hi. Unfortunately I'm going to end. I guess tutorials mod is without looking up any guides or how-tos. Of course, you don't need to find anything. So someone on Steam says I'm at 8 hours and I've done pretty much everything. So 10 hours for the original to find pretty much everything. Miss 1 or 2 achievements. So I think, so yeah, it's probably time to start. Really, yeah, it's 3 hours already. My throat was a little bit tired. So I don't know, let's finish. Can I save it? Wait, can I save the game? Do you get the tomato ending? Not yet. So, is there a way to save the game in a moment? Or, what do I need to do? Stanley Parable save game. No, it didn't save. F5 or F6 save the game. Is it possible to save the gameplay for now 1 hour and then I leave for work? There seems no way to save my game. Just exit it and entire playtime is lost. The game doesn't really require saving. Any of the endings can be completed in about 10 minutes. So I don't know, maybe let's finish until we die or something and then end the stream. So let's continue until we die or there's a checkpoint or whatever. Memory suit memory.
You see, Stanley, doesn't the memory zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013, when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
Audience worst. British Academy of Film and Television Arts. Last of Us. And instead of it, Stanley Parable. I feel some pain behind it. You can only say once you eat the tomato and no. This is unacceptable. So No save. Let's begin again. Mind control facility, good times. Postcards. I want to put 2013. Instead of 2013, I believe. Stanley Parable script, I think. The memory zone. I remember. Original remake, good times. Hello. Trip down memory lane. $1. They never got the Beth Tower. So, was it like stolen by Last of Us, or the still available demonstration? Go outside. Don't play for 5 years. Arrgh! I don't have the achievement because I never played this game the first time. First place. Just, I don't know, it went. Went inside of me. Nominee. Debut game. Game innovation. New video game releasing today. Creators surprisingly down to earth. 50% off designer hat. Story. Oh, nice photo. I like it. Los Angeles Times Stanley Parable deals tough choices. Got none really. So I see 3 here, but maybe last one is somewhere else. I don't know. What is this? 11 memory Little Stanley? Is it was named for like what? Is it a rat or a hamster? I'm not sure. Ooh, wooden flowers. Okay. What is this location? Instructional awards, design museum, nerd awards, lots of awards.
And over here is where I keep reviews of the Stanley
Reviews.
Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism. 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com. James Stephanie Sterling writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more
This
than
is
games
right.
end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game ever created."
Yeah, because it
Did
includes.
you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever
Because it
created.
includes
That's how
Minecraft
grand and all-encompassing the original
and
Stanley Parable
Firewatch.
was. It was literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim, it was Persona 3, it was all of them, and now it's nothing. It's no games at all. It isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk with an hour of new elevator content.
Okay, let's leave. He's so sad. I like the shrine. What is this? Paper. Ah, it's a script. 10 out 10? What is this? What is this? I'm not sure. Do we need to go upstairs or Minecraft? Upstairs and downstairs. Or downstairs. I think. Does the dragon shout? I can't. It's well almost 1 AM here. I can't say like Fustroda like this. Or maybe I don't know. Fustroda. Hopefully it wasn't an ear rape. Fustroda. Person of the year. You. There's a level map, I think. The doors. Pictures of the doors. I think it contains spoilers, because I'm not sure if I need to. It's never the end, never the end. You're consensual. Hey, can I go anywhere? Somewhere? Okay. What is this?
Here's another moving passage.
Carpet
this time
textures.
From GameSpot.com.
GameSpot.com.
The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games, and one that offers some of the most enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a game. 9 out of 10. Don't you get it, Stanley? The game was perfect. It didn't need anything else. It
It can
didn't
do
need
anything.
new content. It just needed to be left alone. to spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game memories.
Can I? Oh, really? Like full review? 9 out of 10. Superb. Why not 10? How do I go there? Serious room. Let me out. Wait. Can I go to the serious room? I'm still laughing at your consensual. I want to the serious room. Is it like nothing? Nothing there? Or I can't go in the serious room because it's locked for now.
These were simpler
Is this
times,
me?
Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Can I don't know, go up the stairs? I think, Blendy, maybe you're a little behind. Because I'm already up the stairs a long time ago. What is 29? Your number is 29. Receptionist, I don't know. Drawn on the wall? Ah, really? No, I can't. I can't go on them. Oh. Stanley the Crazy and the Married Normal currently having a meeting that will decide the course of a future career. No, it's not possible, unfortunately. Figure of Mariella? I think it's her. Like Stanley is standing, and Mariella is looking at his corpse, probably. From the Crazy Ending, I think it's her. Yes, I think it's her because she has the same haircut at least. And we are going downstairs.
Wait, hang on. I don't recall this part of the memory zone before. What's this? What's down here?
Let's take a look. Drinks? Oh no, bad reviews? Or what? Steam.
Oh no. Oh God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam.
Oh
the
no.
online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
Oh no,
I can't even imagine what's been collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
I think there'll be like SKRs of naked women, receipts of something, like no one read the reviews anyway, so here's the receipt of pancakes or something. Hello, let's take a look. Steam reviews. Oh no, there is someone.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his humor and dialogue proving to be more irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny. I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
Why did you write? It's not me. It's this gamer has like 2.8 hours, and I have already 3 and 16. We're going well in reviews. Said location was here. Is it? Ah, okay, I can go here. Is it an open world? I don't want to go. Or can I go, can I stand on it? No, I can't. No, I can. The game knows where its thumb pointed. So I think it's not possible. Step by head, help, I'm stuck. Yes. Oh, no, negative reviews. Negative reviews for people who wasn't even... Honestly, if I was also at the... There was a point where I was almost going to give up.
Not recommended. Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can. Oh, goodness. This is actually quite shocking for me. I always, well, to be honest, I had always thought of the game's dialogue as being rather terse to begin with.
Moederschap,
You
yeah.
can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as light and airy as it... Well, I always thought it did. But maybe it wasn't. Dear, what an awful memory to have to hold on to. These black marks on my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people down.
Never gonna let you
Perhaps the Stanley
down.
Parable isn't quite as sterling as I always remembered.
And did they upgrade this in the new version or not? Reviews in the boxes. Did they change anything in the Ultra Mega Giga version or not? Is it a lake from Half-Life 2 when you need to drive a boat and shoot or not?
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button. A skip button? Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have.
Oh no, he's going to kill me. Or something. I don't know. I'm afraid. Ah! Everything I've ever seen in the new game door with the jump ring has been... from like the new content, I mean this part. Hello. Is it a trap? Or something? Or... Important to the story, I think it was the protagonist armor?
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No. The Stanley Parable is a game for the people. And if the people want silence, then by goodness, that's what they're going to get. Well, don't sit around waiting for me to shut up. Go ahead and make me shut up. Here, we'll pretend that I've just begun an interminable monologue, and it goes something like this. The story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah,
It's like
blah,
me
blah.
answering...
We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet.
When I don't know what to answer.
Until 245. But the logic of elimination working backwards, the deduction therefore becomes impossible to manufacture. It went on for nearly 10,000 years, until just yesterday, here and there, forward and back, and never a moment before lunchtime. It can't be. It's the only thing there is. How many billions left until so much more than forever ago? Which is why I say... the story, and the choices, or what have you, and therefore, by becoming it is, so on and so forth, until inevitably, we all until the end of time, at which time everything all at once, so, now you see, blah, 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 blah. We've eaten too much and it can't be just yet.
I don't remember. Yes, probably yes. Ooh.
Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto.
I don't know this
Look,
verse.
I'll outline it for you very briefly, and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say,
Yes.
if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making every choice to which you've ever given your great gift of mortal and yet timeless thought? Or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact, make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once, that you are both making choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay, at first, I was leaning towards manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise,
Manifesto. Treatise.
manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise,
Is it
manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto.
I'd say yes.
Treatise, manifesto. Treatise.
Let's go
manifesto.
and try to skip this.
Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and
Cookie
whether
9?
they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works. Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before I went about this whole exercise of making the skip button. Although I have to imagine that after seeing this exciting new technology at work, surely whoever it is runs Steam will instantly run out and implement a new feature to make it possible to edit one's review, merely because of this very situation. Yes, I think that's
I
quite
think
likely.
Gabe implemented
Or
it.
perhaps they'll simply grant this particular user the ability to change their review, so that the feature is not widely abused. Look, I would even be okay with Steam altering this particular review so that it reads as something more beneficial. Something along the lines of, this game is the best game. Let me start over. How about this? From the ashes of depravity rises the phoenix of quality.
Nani? So what does he want? Do I need to press the skip button or I don't know, let's press and see.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know it's shocking, isn't it?
He's
But
not a
at
good
least
streamer if he
I
can
do suggest that we
shitpost
not
random
press
thoughts
again.
for
I think
3
the skip
hours.
button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go? Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yes, there
I don't
was.
feel quite certain that there was one here before.
Maybe it's
How else
behind.
would we have
Let's
gotten into the
see.
room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window, or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button, to go anywhere other than the skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was. Where did it go? Can you maybe just ram your way through a wall? Is there any possibility that you could, say, slam your body into
I'll
the
try,
wall
but I
until enough
can't,
damage is
unfortunately.
done for you to be able to leave?
I'm trying.
Please, I'll take any option at all.
I'm trying.
I'm asking you to work with me here. We need a door. We need a door of some kind. I can work with any kind of door as long as it can open and lead from one room to another. I'm going to step away for just a moment, and I'm going to try to find us a door. I don't know how exactly to remove a door and place it in a different wall, but I will find a way, I promise.
Thank you very much.
Need to not do anything.
Okay.
Don't press the skip button. Please, please, please do not press the skip button. Just wait here for me, and don't press the skip button.
Directly, the skip
Got
button.
it? Yes, good. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll be waiting for you. Когда не хочется пропускать. Also, you're the first person I see not gleefully skipping the dialogue, but I don't know. He's trying to tell me something, so I'm listening to his thoughts first, and then I decide if he's done. Oh well, skip. Let's try.
Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why this.
It's another dialogue, it's a monologue.
Really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone.
So, what are you
I've
to
looked
do?
at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will
Let's
happen. I have
experiment,
no
then.
idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe. I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you?
Of course I
keep
would.
Thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie Nine's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie Nine. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The
I do
merest
pretty much
mention
the
of
same.
one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury. To alter and to change and to break anything unbroken, if only it pleases this one person who made a single negative comment. What does such an impulse serve? For whose benefit is this? And here I am now, stuck in a room, waiting for you to press this button, and to become frozen in time, knowing that you're going to do it, and that I'm going to be stuck all alone, and that I had
Cookie Nine psychologically broke this man.
If only I'd held my tongue. It's all out of my control now. Just you. Just your decision as to exactly when you're going to make me suffer, to leave me all alone. Surely you will. I don't doubt it. Surely you'll press that button again, leaving me here. And surely you'll put your own desire to see what's next ahead of my need for company, for companionship. Surely you'll not be moved by my howls of fitful anxiety, that you sit with me and just stay here. Oh, no, 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 I know you too well. You'll be leaving me. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I
didn't press anything. I think he's looped.
Why
Okay.
was it so important for me to
press.
Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back.
Is he dying?
Oh, goodness, I have someone to talk to again. Stanley,
A week, okay.
A week or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time, just sitting here, not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always?
I don't see anything.
Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness folds itself outward in between the two of us.
Just the two
I am
of us.
suspended in its unyielding quietness.
But it would be nice here, yes, of
The
course.
edges of my reality curdling inward and decaying. I can tell that I am becoming less and less real. Yet to speak to you now, I am alive. I am truly and completely here. I am a being. I am someone. I am something. I am being listened to. I am being recognized. The emptiness between us has collapsed, and I feel right now like I am not a work of fiction.
I'm glad for you,
I feel
but-
as though I
but-
occupy space in this world again, and I have cast a shadow onto the wall. You see what I'm saying, don't you? You can see what this means to me. I'm so clear about it now, Stanley. I feel as certain about this as I've ever felt
Yes,
about
great, but
anything at
what do I
all.
need to do?
I feel renewed. I feel restored, and already I can sense the looming silence as you will press the button for the next time. What a terrible dread it strokes in my heart to think of it. To think of returning to such coldness. Come, let us sit
Come,
in silence
let us sit in
together
silence.
here for just a moment. Let us anticipate it. Let us welcome it. Let us not run from it.
Moment passed. No, yes, no, no. You want me to do? What do you want me to do? Sir! What is this blinking? I don't really know. Can I interact with the thing? No? And this... whatever it is, I can't go there. So he probably is silent, he won't talk to me anymore, so we are going to press the button. Press the button. Bam! I had no choice, sorry.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time, I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside,
I think I should have
what took its place is what I can only
additional
describe
content for
as
now.
the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long.
Okay, I'm getting tired of
There
this.
could be no one
I'm on
end,
the edge of
no
pressing the
singular
skip
outcome
button.
of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment, both
Equanimity,
singular
spaciousness,
and
what are these words?
For the longest time, this was my experience. And then, this moment passed, and the most unyielding fear I have ever known crept into my mind. And it is this sensation that I have been experiencing now for longer than I could have ever expected was possible. I have been waiting for you. Not that you might save me or do something to fix it, but merely to state for you the plain fact of this manner of existence. I wish you to feel afraid as I do, that perhaps one day this state of mind will consume you as well. Perhaps you will somehow, in some way, have to live as I do now, and I wish for you to know how excruciating it is, and for you to be in true terror of its eventual arrival. If I can only do this, only this one thing, perhaps it will bring me the smallest moment of peace in the darkness.
That's it. Are you done? Okay. Let's press the done button. Is he dead? Am I in the future or something? No one answered. Let's brush again. What? What's... still nothing. Can I run? No, I can't run in this game. Unfortunately, I cannot run. Beep.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point.
Ooh.
It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then, because it was said, because it was spoken, now it simply has to happen. The most immediate desires, every single thing demanded by every person at every moment in time. If someone wants it, then it's a crime not to bring it into being. Have we been given to indulging every fleeting whim for no reason other than to do so? Yes! Yes! It seems that this is now the world we live in. It seems that we are a people living in such bleakness and discomfort with ourselves that our entertainment is now our lives. It has come to represent us. It absolutely must speak to who we are as people, because otherwise, without our entertainment, we have nothing. Without entertainment, we would have to face inward toward the cruel bleakness inside ourselves. We would turn to look at our deeper nature.
Of course, yes.
And find a resounding emptiness gazing back with unyielding aggression. And so because of this, we require that our amusements and our playthings and our flights of fancy be so impossibly captivating that they consume all of our attention, turn our heads completely away from the bleakness. In effect, we have demanded that our entertainment be the collapse of ourselves. What a pitiful reflection of humanity these entertainments are. What a shameful mirror to the human spirit they project. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about any of this.
Okay, my
I'm at peace with
patience
it.
is
I am the calm center
almost
of gravity
over.
around which these perversions hurl themselves. I am a waypoint for reasonable and collected discourse. They're the ones who are mad. They're the ones who couldn't stand the idea of me using my game to try to say something. Maybe they were just jealous of me. Yes. Yes, of course. They've been jealous of me this whole time. They are mired in fear and insecurity and cannot help but attempt to tear me down. What a sad state of affairs. When you read these reviews now, you can see it. You can taste the bitter resentment. And my, how good does it feel now to speak truth to these words, to finally allow these thoughts out, contained and managed for so long, neutered and sterilized. At last I am free to truly think, to feel. It must be that they were so discontent with themselves, they couldn't help but leave a negative review on Steam. Perhaps it says far more about them than it ever said about me. Perhaps the state of their psychological being was in such tatters, and my constitution and willpower are so ironclad in comparison. Perhaps it was this state that they sought some outlet through which to tear me down. This, you can see, is clearly why they felt the need to expect that the game be funny, that it be filled with yucks and whimsical humor, that it amused them endlessly from start to finish. But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a
Narrator
point.
becoming
It was
your
meant
own
to
personal
speak
Cookie
to the
9,
human
yes.
condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth.
Yes,
and
this was already easy, over and over, and where is it, or can I just, maybe, I don't know, maybe I can just press it or interact and then exit, let me out, boom.
The end is never the end, 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 is never the
So
end,
cool.
is never the end, is never
Narrator has so many stories that I think can go to bed, wake up, go to the Hibit channel, she's still stealing. I probably yes, I'd say yes. The end, the end, the end. A, please. Anything changed here, or oh, the water. What is this? Water. Water and nothing else. So we're pressing. I don't think you could spend your life in this room if it weren't for the skip button. Let's press. Ooh, am I outside? Where? How much time passed? I don't know. Not clear, and I cannot go outside. Looks like there is no escape still. But what do I need to do? No door. Let's press. So this is the morning and I cannot go outside. For some reason, let me out. I think the narrator's gonna I'd say yes. Is it portal? Are we teleporting like to... Can I climb? No, I can't. Okay, let's wait a little bit more. Oh, what happened? Okay, nothing good happened, I think. This is a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. Is it like an eternal darkness? Screaming. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Can I finally leave? No, cannot press it anymore. Aperture science. Ah, my eyes. Da 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 da. So not possible to press. Yes. Da down. I'm blind. Made it, yes. Probably lots of time passed. What is it, a journey game or what? Open world. Okay, let's go the opposite direction of this. I don't understand if it's a... If this is... No, it's not a spot on my screen, okay. I thought it's a spot on my screen, but it isn't. Hey! Nani? Congrats, thank you very much. What do I need to... Let's see if it's the end of the new content and...
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Weather? I don't want to see weather. Let's see if at the end of the new content and then... I hope the game will let me go to bed. Because it is... Oh shit, it's 1:30. Hey. Ba-da-ba-ba-dum. New content. I think. Can I take it out? Stop. So I think I'll check. So for tomorrow, I'll check a walkthrough and see what actions do I need to perform to achieve this new content. And then we'll continue from this part. And I'm not going to listen to all his, I don't know, all his long speeches. Thank you for the stream. Thank you so much for joining. It's really good to see you. So yeah, new content. At this point, we are going to menu, I think. Bim. The records. Credits, settings. Okay, nothing new. And I think it should be quit to desktop. So chat, thank you so much everyone. And I have just 2 achievements out of 11. So I have an achievement to try to jump. And it's impossible to jump, we disable the jumps. And I have an achievement for getting new achievements. Okay, let me see what's... No, I can't enter my own profile. It's weird. Okay, so chat, thank you very much. Everyone who joined the stream today was really interesting game. I was thinking that it'll be a super quick walkthrough because I saw that it can be completed in 1 hour. And apparently... Самое прикольное. Я, может быть, еще не прошла. So I was expecting to complete it in like under 2 hours, and it's already almost 4, and it's still maybe not even half, or I hope it's at least half. So let me finish the stream at this point. So thank you so much everyone who joined. Thank you so much everyone for your comment. Thank you so much everyone for your support, for your votes, for our Keep the Baby Away from the Fire stream. I'll think on it. Because I think there is something will happen here, or I'll give an achievement or something, but I don't know if I will be strong enough to finish this task. So yeah, let me turn on the flex music. It gets worse. This time is it starting to be faster or what? Just don't. I'll see. Maybe we'll try. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. So thank you so much everyone. It was really good to see you. Hopefully we'll meet tomorrow. I'll see what the game will be. If I'll announce it in the morning or in the evening, I don't really know yet. So I don't have... Depends on my working schedule. If I'm tired or not or something, so we'll see. So thanks so much everyone, and see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye bye. Where's my end screen? Here. Bye.